And my time is over, so I'll request Mr. Suresh Angadi ji to take the chair. Mr. Premchandran, you start. Mr. Angadi ji is coming.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, sir, for getting this opportunity to present or to reply to the debate in your August presence as the chairman of this August House. Sir, this private member resolution, as rightly the Honourable Minister has stated, 26 Honourable members have participated in the discussion, and this private member resolution took 6 days in having detailed debate about the Employees Pension Scheme 95. And sir, you may kindly note, more than 9 hours have taken for having a detailed discussion of the Employees Pension Scheme of 95. I am thankful to the Honourable Minister for having the reply. Though all the matters are not being addressed, he has agreed and assured the House that a high-level committee will be constituted so as to review and revamp the entire Employees Pension Scheme of 95. I am thankful to the Minister. That is one of the demands of the resolution, to have a relook into the Employees Pension Scheme. Sir, you may kindly see Employees Pension Scheme has come into existence in the year 1995. Now 22 years have elapsed. And at the time when the Employees Pension Scheme was presented in the House, the then Labour Minister, the late Dr. Sri P.A. Sakma, has assured the House that once in every 10 years, this Employees Pension Scheme will be reviewed and appropriate changes and enhancement will be made in case of pension and all other benefits. But it is quite unfortunate to note that so far, even after 22 years, this Employees Pension Scheme is not being reviewed and not being revamped. So the suggestion of the Minister or the assurance of the Honourable Minister to have a revamping of the entire Employees Pension Scheme by constituting a high-level monitoring committee or a supervisory committee to look into all the aspects of the Employees Pension Scheme is a welcome suggestion, and I am thankful to the Honourable Minister for constituting such a committee to have a detailed look and revamping of the entire Employees Pension Scheme. That is the first point which I would like to make. Sir, I express my sincere thanks to all the honourable members who have participated in the discussion. Sir, one thing you may kindly note, and the government may also kindly note, Honourable Parliamentary Affairs Minister also very supportive to this private member resolution, and almost all the members across party lines, without any political barriers, entire House has supported this resolution. I think no resolution in the House has been given such support. All the 25 members, even the Honourable Minister is also supporting the resolution. That much gravity and that much significance and importance is there to this resolution, and I am thankful to all the members of all the political parties who have supported this resolution also. I fully express my sincere thanks to it also. Sir, coming to some major issues I would like to make, that is, Honourable Minister has addressed some of the issues, and I would like to place it on record. This resolution was presented in this House in the month of December, 11th December 2015. And during the course of the discussions, Honourable Minister has given 2-3 assurances before the House. And as per the assurances, 2 years weightage has been provided during this period of discussion or during the course of discussion. And also, the Honourable Minister has now given another assurance that the housing facilities will be provided with a nominal interest of 6.5% to all the pensioners. And another assurance given by the Honourable Minister, I am thankful to them, that is one of the demand of this resolution, that all the pensioners should be given the medical benefit, and he has assured the House that employees insurance scheme will be extended to all the pensioners. That means it will be beneficial to 58 lakhs of the pensioners, for which also I am thankful to the Honourable Minister. Sir, the other issues, one of the major issue, that also he has assured, if I am wrong, kindly correct me, because sir, you may kindly see, at the opening remarks also I have made the point. Suppose I have commuted an amount from the pension amount, and even after payment of the full amount which I have commuted, till the lifetime deduction is there from the pension. Sir, I have so many examples in my constituency. I am from the cashew sector. I am a trade union leader also in the cashew sector. Poor cashew workers. These cashew workers, one cashew worker, she has come to me, old age lady, 85 years, old age lady, she has come to me. She has taken an advance of 18,000 rupees from her pension fund. She has repaid 48,000 of rupees by way of deductions from her pension. Even after taking 48,000, that is 30,000 rupees in excess, that she has advanced from the commuted amount or the commuted pension, still the amount of deduction is going on. I have got so many replies since paucity of time. I am not going to the response from the PF organization. When I represented this matter, the PF organization, all the replies to the pension organization is that there is no provision in the employees' pension scheme. This is for the lifetime. That means till the end of the life, deduction will be made from the pension. Sir, as Honorable Minister, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, in my personal talk, he has also said that this is too much, this is little bit draconian. So, Honorable Minister has assured that that will be looked into, and immediately after the realization, within the 15 years, that should be, the pension should be restored. That is a good announcement made by the Honorable Minister, for which also I express my sincere thanks to the Honorable Minister and to the government. Sir, coming to the another points, I am not going in detail because of the paucity of the time. The commutation benefit has to be restored. That is one of the demand. Kindly look into it. Commutation benefit is taken away not by this government, but by the then UPA government in the year 2018. They have taken away the commutation benefit and also the return of capital, in which we will say in our constituency, in our state, we will say that it is a death fund that was available to the poor workers. These two benefits have to be restored. That is the demand in the resolution. That may also be taken into consideration. And another very contentious issue which I would like to express before the Honorable Minister and Government is on 23/3/2017. During the course of discussion of this private member's resolution in the House, I have made a suggestion and submission to the Honorable Minister because there is a Supreme Court verdict is there. What is the Supreme Court verdict? Those who have opted for higher pension on the basis of the actual salary, they are entitled to get the higher pension. But unfortunately, those workers who were not able to opt, on the basis of the actual salary, they are not entitled to higher pension. This was the position. So many pensioners have approached the High Court and the Supreme Court, and the Honorable Supreme Court has finally made a judgment that though they have not opted for a higher pension on the basis of actual salary, they are entitled to opt even afterwards. This was the judgment. I am not going to the details of the judgment. Judgment in writ petition OP 33022, 322 and 23. Two judgments are also there. On the basis of the Supreme Court judgment of these two cases, kindly see that the government has issued an order on 23/3/2017 that even though those do not have any judgment in their favor, all pensioners are entitled if they are come within the criteria, even though they are not having any judgments. The Employees Provident Fund Organization was providing higher pension only those who have obtained the judgment from the Supreme Court or the High Court. Those who are not gone to the court, they are not entitled for the higher pension. So 23/3/2017 order is there. In that order, it has made applicable to all, but in that order also, those members who are after 2014, they are not eligible for the pension. So that matter is becoming a national debate, big debate in the country, and it is still going on. And subsequently on 31/5/2017, that is subsequent to the 23/3/2017, on 31/5/2017, another order has been, a circular has been issued by the Central Provident Fund Organization, in which it is that there is a classification between exempted establishment and non-exempted establishment. So exempted establishment means those establishments, especially the newspaper industry, so many public sector undertakings like FACT and Cochin Shipyard, so many industries. In those industries, they are having their own trust. That is exempted trust. Non-exempted trust means it is directly being administered by the PF organization. So in 31/5/2017, Employees Provident Fund Organization has issued a circular stating that the 23/3/2017 order is only applicable to the non-exempted establishments. Sir, according to me, that order is against the spirit of the Supreme Court judgment, against the assurance given by the Honorable Minister in the Parliament. That has to be relooked. Because I know in one newspaper industry in Kerala, sir, kindly see in Malayalam Manorama, a big newspaper industry, 14 workers have retired. They are in the non-exempted establishment. Even then, this option is, they have taken the option, everything is done. Even then, they are not being provided this pension. Most of the regional provident fund commissioners, officers are not, they are all confusing these issues. They are all making the issue more confusing. It is very difficult to the poor pensioners to get the pension. So my point is, and subsequently on 31/5/2017, on 21/6/2017, another circular has been issued by the Chief Provident Fund Organization. Sir, what is the circular? In which the classification of exempted and non-exempted is removed. But another provision has been incorporated. What is the provision? Only those pensioners or only those members of the EPS scheme who have paid actual salary, 8.33% of the actual salary to the PF organization is only entitled to the higher pension, and option is only available to them. In a way, the final, what is the final result? Only exempted establishments are not entitled to get higher pension on the basis of actual salary. This is only applicable to the non-exempted establishments. This is wrong. This is not the Supreme Court judgment. Supreme Court judgment is entirely different, and the Kerala High Court has given a verdict. There is no classification about exempted establishment or non-exempted establishments. Supreme Court judgment is very clear, and the Kerala High Court has also given a judgment that is those who cannot opt at the time of joining the employees pension scheme, they should be given an opportunity to join by paying the arrears of the pension, or arrears of the contribution. High Court judgment. Against the High Court judgment, the Employees Provident Fund Organization has approached the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has said that there is nothing merit in it to interfere, so we are not interfering into this. So the High Court judgment is final. In the High Court judgment, sir, kindly see, the Honorable Minister also, I draw the attention, even we can discuss even after this also, can have a meeting, definitely we can discuss this. The High Court judgment is very clear, and so many exempted establishment workers, so many pensioners who are in the exempted establishments, they are also getting higher pension on the basis of actual salary. But 21/6 and 31/5, these two circulars, when these circulars are there, at the same time, in the exempted establishments also, these pensioners are getting higher pension on the basis of their actual salary. So many confusion is there in respect of this pension on the basis, higher pension on the basis of actual salary. That has to be clarified. I know that it is a very complicated subject. It is even very difficult to understand the terms and conditions of the pension scheme. An ordinary common man cannot understand it. Sir, I have worked a lot in this. Even then, I am not fully conversant with the facts and figures. Even the regional provident fund commissioners are not aware. Even the officials are not aware. It is such a complicated, confusing, lakhs and lakhs of poor workers are being affected. So kindly look into the matter. Higher pension on the basis of actual salary should be provided, whether disregard of exempted or non-exempted. Otherwise, we will be again forced to approach the Supreme Court for getting an order so as to get a higher pension. Instead of avoiding the litigation, kindly this matter may be, once again, review may be done on the leadership of the Honorable Minister. I know that the Honorable Minister is from a background of the poor workmen. Definitely he will look into it. I hope that that matter will be looked into by the Honorable Minister. That is a submission which I would like to make. Sir, 2-3 points, because 9 hours discussion has to be replied, no? And 26 members have took part in the discussion. I will limit my, and sir, another point, this is on actual salary. Then coming to another point, sir, very important point, kindly see. By the 95 scheme, by 1995 scheme, what was the provision? A person or a worker is entitled to get pension who has completed 10 years of service. Ananda Kumarji, please kindly note, a worker who has completed 10 years of service and contribution for 10 years, then he is entitled for a pension. But by virtue of the amendment in the 2014 scheme, by amending EPS by 2014, after this government has come to power, you have made an amendment 10 years of continuous service has been amended as 10 years of continuous contributory service. 10 years of continuous contributory service means a worker is entitled to pension only if he has attained the attendance of 3,650 days. That means, sir, Honorable Labour Minister, you kindly examine it. That means a worker has to work for 365 days in a year. Sir, is it fair? Is it proper? A worker has to work for 365 days. Then only he will be entitled to pension after the 10 years of service. Suppose if 3,650 days is there, what will be the fate of the cashew, kaya, traditional workers, sir? I will tell. In cashew industry, maximum work will be 100 to 120 days. Kaya sector, it will be there. In the poor downtrodden people who are working in the traditional industry, maximum working days will be 100 to 120 days. And see, even if a worker who has completed 30 years of work, suppose 100 days, then it will be 3,000 days. Even after the completion of 30 years of service, a poor workman is not entitled to pension. He has to complete 3,650 attendance means. It is highly anti-labor. I know that it is from the PF organization. Some bureaucrats, some bureaucrats or executives simply making amendments. What is the pension, sir, you are providing? You are providing a minimal pension amount of 1,000 rupees. And in that, in my state, almost all the working class are getting welfare funds of minimum rupees of 1,000 rupees. If that be the case, sir, I appeal to the Honorable Minister. This is not industrial. Organized industry is not being up. They will get the attendance. They will get 3,650 attendance by virtue of 10 years or 15 years. But as far as the poor seasonal industry is concerned, they are not. So you are denying the right to have the pension to lakhs and lakhs of traditional workers in our country. That is to be relooked. That is to be reviewed. That is my suggestion. And then, yes.
Premchandran. Yes.
Through you, I want to appeal to Premchandranji that during the course of the entire debate on this issue, as well as his personal persuasion with the Honorable Minister and with me and other Honorable members of the government, whatever points he has made has been very well taken by the government, and Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment, my dear colleague Bandara Dattatreya Garu, has already assured also of setting up a high-powered committee to review the entire structure of EPF and EPF's various facilities, including pension. Therefore, I request him to conclude his speech so that the next resolution can be taken, and I also request him to withdraw the resolution.
Please conclude.
Even with the Honorable Parliamentary Affairs Minister, I will conclude within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. There are a lot of points to be discussed, but
already
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Sir, 3 minutes. I do appreciate, but the points, see the entire, sir, I will suggest
Please finish it within 2 minutes, please.
Yes, please. Sir, the next resolution, and after the next resolution, my resolution, I am also very much interested. That is NRIs, the issues of NRIs, that private member resolution is also my resolution.
Please, time is...
Yes, I will conclude within 2-3 minutes. I will conclude within 2-3 minutes.
Please.
So, sir, one more point, very important point. Suppose, sir, the entire industrial workers in the country is watching live television now. I know it very well. Because they are all totally agitated by these so many amendments to this employees pension scheme. Sir, regarding you have stated about the 12 months. Sir, you may kindly see, prior to 2014, pension is calculated on the average of the 12 months. Now it has been changed to 60 months. That is to be relooked, that is to be reviewed, because pension amount will be, nowhere in the world the existing benefits cannot be curtailed. That is my point. And also, pension is being calculated on the formula pensionable service into pensionable monthly amount divided by 70. That is, I will conclude. That is the formula. So my suggestion is, all these matters, so many other issues are also there. I have said all these issues in the opening as rightly Honorable Parliamentary Affairs Minister has suggested. And one more point, 1.16% is the contribution of Government of India which has come in the year 1971. 45 years have elapsed. So far it has not been increased. So the contribution on the part of the Government of India to the employees pension scheme should be, BMS suggestion is, kindly say BMS suggestion is, Government of India's contribution to the employees pension scheme should be not less than 6%. That is a suggestion made by the BMS. That may also be looked into. And all other issues, definitely, if the Honorable Minister and the government is constituting a high-level committee, during the course of the discussion, very well, as rightly Honorable Minister has said, definitely it will be taken. The assurance, sir, the assurance...
Please conclude already.
Yes, the assurance... The assurance...
The Minister has told you.
Yeah.
Please conclude it now.
Yes, I'm concluding, sir. When I'm concluding, the Honorable Parliamentary Affairs Minister as well as Honorable Labour Minister has assured the House that such a committee will be constituted and the revamping of the entire employees pension scheme will be reviewed or revamping will be done. And on the basis of that assurance, and I think that the Honorable Labour Minister could comment on any of the issues which I would like to, then I will withdraw the resolution for a while.
Okay.
Sir.
Sir, already I have replied many of his answers, number one. Number two is, regarding the restoration of pension commutation, I already positively come into the answer. And other important aspect which I has mentioned, all the scheme of pension scheme of 1985, by seeing all these things, that's why I have told him, we will revamp the scheme, number one. Number two, whatever the gaps are filled with that. And other important aspect also, that after revamping the scheme, because by this high-level committee, taking your help also, I told you, that definitely will restore the scheme. And number one. Number two is Supreme Court judgment is concerned, we are implementing. Last time in the Parliament itself, I have indicated to you. Now again, if any circulars which may not in line with the Supreme Court judgment, that also I will examine. And other important aspect, cashew workers also you are telling. Already I told you that I will look into, because this government is very sensitive government, and pro-worker government. That's why many new initiatives we have taken. And lastly, I thank Sri N.K. Premachandranji and all our honorable members, those who have participated in the discussion, 25 members. I thanks all of them, and definitely see that all pensioners regularly now they are getting the pension. I already requested him 2-3 issues which you are telling. I also understood about the pensioners, their issues. And government is, that's why they have come to minimum pension 1,000. But even then your demand of 3,000 otherwise is there. I told you that actual valuation comes, then I can go ahead for what is to be done. So that's why I once again request you, Premachandranji, to withdraw this resolution and go further.
Sir, on the basis of the assurances given by the Honorable Minister that a high-level supervisory committee to review and revamp the employees' pension scheme of 95 and all other issues which we have discussed will be positively considered by the government. Enhancement of pension will be after the actuarial valuation of the employees' pension. That will also be considered, as you have rightly told. And on the basis of all these assurances, I am very happy to withdraw the resolution which I have moved before this August House.
Very good. The question is that leave be granted to withdraw the resolution. Those in favor of may say ayes. Those who against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The leave is granted. The members may now